opportunity. Jonathan Walters. And Mignolet saved it. It's in the goal. He's your hero. Penalty save. Wow, what a finish here.
How's it going, everybody? You got Bison here, formerly Free Gaming, back with another review, probably my last of FIFA Ultimate Team 13 of IF Mignolet, a pretty current Team of the Week. The Liverpool goalkeeper had an incredible penalty save, an incredible game against Stoke City, which is why he earned the Team of the Week in his debut for Liverpool. And in his Ultimate Team card, he goes for about 36k at this time. As he is pretty recent, I think that's pretty cheap for how good this guy is. So why don't we get into this review. His stats, none of them stick out too much to me. His stats are pretty low for how well this guy can play. 82 diving, 80 reflexes, and 82 handling, and 74 positioning. I feel like for this guy, his main strength is his diving. He can make great full-out saves. He's very good at extending his arms very far and making full-out dives, which not a ton of goalkeepers can do as well as he can. So I feel like 82 diving is a little bit underrated for him, and he excels mostly because of his diving. His reflexes aren't great. I feel like 80 reflexes is good how he plays. His reflexes aren't bad. He just doesn't react as quickly as other goalkeepers, but his diving can really make that not a big problem for me. Another thing IF Mignolet has success at is coming out of net in 1v1 opportunities. He's very good at getting his body flat on the ground and stopping the ball from getting past him on these 1v1 breaks, which is really important in FIFA. I found most of the saves he can get is on one-on-one opportunities. He's very good at extending his arms really far, making himself as wide as possible on the ground, which not a ton of goalkeepers can do, so I found that pretty impressive for me. Look at this long shot he hit with Sissoko, a crazy long shot. I just had to put this in the video. Handling, not great either. He doesn't catch a lot of balls, so he allows a lot of second chance opportunities. But in FIFA, that happens for a lot of goalkeepers, so I feel like for his stats, he's definitely a lot better than his stats. Anyways, IF Mignolet, I think he is worth the money, because even though his stats aren't great, he still plays very well on the pitch. Another example of this is through his positioning. Even though his positioning isn't highly rated, I feel like this guy has solid positioning, especially at one-on-one breaks. He can take up a lot of space and he's usually in the right spot. His positioning isn't outstanding like Todd's Victor Valens, but I think it's better than the stat is given to him. Another positive with this guy, his throwing. This guy can launch the ball. This guy can throw the ball all the way to midfield. I haven't seen another goalkeeper do that. Besides like Victor Valdez, Jose Reyna, Toth Marchetti, those guys can throw really far. Mignolet, great throwing, can create a lot of chances for you down the field. I like that about him. He also has pretty good height too for him, so he won't let a ton of long shots go in. That's just another positive with this guy. Sometimes with this guy's handling, he can not just catch shots, but the ball can go sometimes behind him or right back to other players for second chance opportunities. It's kind of hard to blame IF Mignolet for this though, because no matter what handling stats are, sometimes goalkeepers can just not catch the ball, and that's just how it works. Low shots are really hard to catch, but again, his handling I think is a low for this guy. But wrapping up here with IF Mignolet, great full-out dives. The best part about him, much better than 82 diving. His reflexes aren't as good as other goalkeepers, but I still feel like he has solid reflexes. His positioning isn't great, but I feel like it's better than the card given to him, and the same thing for the handling. Comparing this guy to Tots Bekovic and IF Mignolet, two players who I previously reviewed, so check out those videos. Yeah, I would probably say get IF Mignolet. They're all around the same price. I feel like IF Mignolet is the best diving, but they're all solid goalkeepers. IF Mignolet, a great goalkeeper with great diving, with other solid attributes as well, as you guys can see in these credits. But I feel like IF Mignolet is the best goalkeeper to get. For a rating, I think it's fair to give him an 8.4 out of 10, which is just a little bit lower of IF Mignolet. But in the end, if you guys are considering IF Mignolet, I would definitely recommend getting him. Definitely good price for a goalkeeper of this caliber. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you have the time. I'd really appreciate that. This is probably one of my last reviews, if not my last one. FIFA 14 is just around the corner, so stay tuned for more, guys. Thanks.